Okay, so next speaker is Pablo Formoso. He's going to talk about arcs.
Hello, everybody. The sound is good? Yeah? Okay. Arcs is a library that creates Giles Bowkett for create a MIDI sequencer in. Yeah, sure. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna take steps through the electronic music history because everybody thinks, or many people think that electronic music starts in the 70s in Detroit, Chicago with techno and making some note, but that's not really true. Machines that made music were the first steps on electronic music, and that began. Hello, and that begins at the 90s, at principle of the circle. This is the teleharmonium. This is the first instrument that makes music like a machine. It's an awesome pile of or stack of pianos connected through some machines that make a lot of noise. And then this is the Luigi Russolo. This is the first person that used many machines to make noise. I'm gonna reproduce now some of his songs, of her songs, and it sounds like this. In my opinion, it sounds better than many pop music, but this guy has in the mind that the future of the music were in the machines because they use only machines to make music. One person, many machines, and a lot of noise because at that time they only can do noise with machines. So a computer is a machine. Yes, yes it is. A computer is a machine. So we can make music with machines and with computers too. And more musicians are using computers just for producing, live shows, DJing, etc., etc. This is a professional studio. No, you see, computers over there, not a rack with some synthesizers. This is my personal studio, my Mac, my DJ Mix, digital mixer. And for DJ Live, this is deadmau5. It's a crazy DJ, a Mac on this thing. And this is a new mixer, Aurora. This is one of the first open source MIDI hardware that exists. You can buy Aurora and configure all the MIDI channels and things that you want to make with the knobs and the faders and all that kinds. And Newmark NS7 is an all-in-one MIDI controller with a torque, with a motor, with the power to simulate the vinyl touch. And this is an awesome configuration. You know, there's no vinyl, no decks, there's nothing. There's only MIDI instruments or machines or whatever you want to call that are connected to a Mac and a digital sound card, and also the mixer is an Allen & Health that is a MIDI controller also. So this is Sasha, DJ Sasha. This is one of the most famous DJ on the area, and you can see where's the vinyl. There are three computers. This is something that 10 years ago is impossible. So this all things is thanks to the musical instrument digital interface, MIDI. That defines a protocol that machines can communicate with the computers by sending messages. Notes? Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah. And these nodes produce an effect with a piece of software, on a complete software, on many software that a DJ or a producer can use. Midi were created in 1983, that's also my birth year. Midi use messages in 8 bytes codification, so we can get 177 possibilities, 27 possibilities, sorry. And the most common messages that goes across the cable or the USB is the node of method, the node of method, and the program change. We'll see later on how this works. And Midi in Ruby, in the first times, the Ruby DL, the dynamic link, is used to import C libraries and use that to access the Midi hardware part. Now we have Midi lib created by Jean Menard. We got it as a gem, and Mediator created by Ben Thring and Topher Thiel, who also writes practical Ruby projects. Inspires that book inspires most of the part of this project. The star of this talk is Archaeopteryx. It's created by Giles Bowkett. When I talk with him, he told me that he wants to came here to give the talk, but the last year I think that he goes to 8 conference, and he was so tired, and he say, okay, use my name and try to do the best. As the difficulty of the name is like an arc, and it's a MIDI system for Ruby, it can generate random nodes with a probability matrix, and it's used strategy over strategy, gang of 4 over gang of 4. In the code we see how it used the things necessary for a music party. I think go-go's for mans, for ladies, and for drink is necessary. And now we are gonna start the demo because I want to see the possibilities of Arc. No? Okay, let's begin with this. No, sorry. Whoa. Where's my command line? Yeah, here it is. Okay. This is the drum definition file. Let me see. Is it clear? Yeah? Okay. Okay, this is the probability matrix that I talk about. All these probability matrix, one row is represent one MIDI node that is going to be sent to the reason that implements a drum machine. The item of each array, it represents the probability of that sounds to sound or not to sound, and it depends on an evaluation of a lambda function over here. Here, when we say the number generator is static, and you see the definition of static like lambda 1. The meaning of this is that all the nodes with probability 1 or higher is gonna sound. It's the most basic sound that we're gonna take. So for a start, I make a small tab. Okay, just I'm gonna show you. This is Midi Patch Bay. This is an emulator that generates a virtual MIDI input and a virtual MIDI output. This is what connects Archaeopteryx with Reason. Reason is what I'm gonna use to make the drum machine. This is a trial version of Reason because it's too expensive to get a license here. I think that is $500 or something like that. And I know, let me see if yes, it's okay. So we launch now. So, what we have seen now is the change of a probability in the probability matrix. So, when we decrease the probability of a node, the nodes that have more than 0.6 probability starts to play in the drum machine. The next step that we're gonna take is the totally random and crazy music. So we're gonna leave for randomness the notes and the pattern of the plus, 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 plus. Okay. My text mail. No. Now we're gonna have the next generator. So what gonna sound next to a lambda rand function that is defined over there. The majorel alias of lambda, because in all the library stuff it uses many times. So as it uses many times, he defines an alias for lambda that is called L. And we also, with check random drums, with check every drum, the next thing that it's gonna sound is the next thing that is in the array of the probability matrix. With check random drums, it could sound any position of the array. So let's gonna try. Hear the difference. Increase the tempo. Let's give so hard. Yeah. It's softer. for normal. Okay, I think that is enough. Okay, now another ability that have Arcs is to play in many MIDI channels. MIDI have 16 channels to send messages. So now we're gonna change the channel through other channel and see how it sounds. Now is it here? Okay, yeah. Because here I have many in the rack. I love this software. This, and you have on the back some crazy. Okay, so I here have all the racks and the mixer. Yeah, and here, I don't know you see well, it says advanced MIDI device. So I have all these racks assigned to a MIDI channel. So, okay, you see here, no, when Arcs create the note, that it send that note. So we're gonna play with that. Hey, here is it. Send 3. It was funny enough. So coming in the subway here, I'm thinking about to use two instances of Arc to control at the same time 2 of these racks. And I don't know how it's gonna sound, but I want to try it here. This is something that I want to improvise. If it sounds good, okay. If I fail, but I have to put fail 2.0 in my. Okay, let's copy in of eval style eval 2 and move database ground definition into base ground definition 2. Okay, so let's go xmate. Oh, I move it then. It's okay. Okay. Eval 2. Ground definition 2. Okay, so we're gonna send some patterns to channel 0 and to channel 2. Let me see what I have on channel 2. No, channel 4. 4, 4, 4. And let's decrease some tempo here to 90. Okay. I think that is already done. Let's start. Okay. And I'm gonna show you the most important parts of the code. Now, here, when you download Arc, find here in the MIDI section live MIDI that implements where I told you later. The node on method, the node of method, and the program change method. The node on is what is being executed when a new node is extracted from the matrix and is sent to the program. When that node, it has to stop sounding, it sends a node off message. Program change is to, you can set some presets over a program reason. For example, you can make many programs with some configuration for each program, and with this method you can change between programs to sound different. But one of the most interesting things that we found this is the initializer. Here. Maybe now. feeling some lost. Where? The generate method is the method that is called to see what is gonna be played next. When I said that is use a strategy pattern over a strategy pattern is represented here, you know, with the when, next, and the new cue. Lambda bits on which to play is what it received from the lambda function that is in the main in the database RAM file. So there is when it choose of what sounds play and what's next to play. I don't know if you get the strategy over the strategy. Well, I probably don't explain it very well, but Barry is there. Believe me. And there's not too much for Arc. If you have any questions about it?
Oh, yeah, it's on. Just if there's any future plans or where... Oh, yeah, sorry. Just if there's any future plans with this or where you're going to take it.
Yeah, Giles, one of the idea of Giles is to make this social, no? Imagine how many people here have an iPhone or a smartphone. You see, many people. And one of the ideas is to generate an application that all the people in a party can take his phone and start boom, 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 and the other one ping, 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 no? And a server, and all that information is collected by a server, and using machine learning, know what people, all the people in the crowd want to hear, and generate that probability matrix to implement this sound, and keep that ongoing. Sorry, no, I want to tell you another thing, because I see in the Euruko a nice project that is implemented with RAD, with Ruby Archaeopteryx development. That is a framework to develop with a chip, with an Archaeopteryx chip, and it's used a knob connected to that chip to modify the probability over there. So you can do it like a mixer, no? You know, and it changes all the sequence of the sound. And in the last, I saw the video live. I couldn't find it because I want to bring it of another implementation with RAD and hardware, that a small robot with Tom playing what Arc is saying. So Arc is sending MIDI notes to Archaeopteryx, and a robot is tom 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 tom. And there are several projects in the mind of Giles and people of RAD to give this chance in the future, because you know, music is evolving in a very computational way. All DJs, nobody keeps the mallets with the vinyls or CDs, or no, they keep their lab arrive, connect to the USB, give the MIDI controller, and start playing. So.
Thank you, actually. That more than answers the question. And just besides all of it, that was a really amazing presentation.
Okay. Thank you. Any more questions? Yeah, there. Or there.
Hi.
Hi.
Actually, I have two questions. First,
Sorry,
what is it?
a little bit
Yeah,
louder.
sure. First, what does it take to get started? Which parts of the code did you write yourself, and which was there? Do you only implement the probabilities, and that's it?
And that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
You can get the probabilities. Make the rhythm, you know.
Yeah.
Make the tum tas tum tum pas. So that's the only thing that you have to do.
Mm.
It's, there's any scripting language for music. Imagine a DSL that you said, make 4 drums and then a tom, put a DSP effect of delay and something like that. It will be awesome. And with this, we probably do that.
Yeah. And the second question is, can you get any samples, stuff, or external music files to?
Sorry?
Can you were only generating sounds, but can you get in external samples or use other sources?
Yes. You can use all the samples are here.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I closed it. Are in the program, so you can use any software that accepts MIDI input to use Arc, Ableton, any other kind of software.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
More questions? Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Bueno, sí, ya aprovecho. ¿Hacia dónde está tirando el proyecto? Excuse me. Where is the status of the project? Where is it going now?
I don't know exactly because Giles is the man who is in charge of the project. But recently, the project starts using the dynamic link library to use the C libraries to make all the node on, node off, and the communication between the software and Arc. But recently, a mediator when appears in the Steam, it brings the possibility to use all the communications to any MIDI software without C or any other external language, only using Mediator. And a few months ago, Giles introduced Mediator in the project. So and I know that many people are working on interfaces to control all the probabilities matrix. I saw a picture of a small piece of software developed with all the knobs represent the matrix, and you can take the mouse and play with that knob to vary the matrix. So I think that is something that is going slowly because it's a small community behind, but it goes slowly, but well.
And one other small question. It is possible, I think, that you have an external MIDI instrument. It connects to the laptop, and it could be possible to change the probability matrix with that.
Sure. With RAD, I told him after with RAD you can implement in Euruko. They demonstrate a knob connected to RAD and modificating all the probability matrix.
Thanks.
Pablo, could you just offer us 30 seconds of some kind of one of your sessions?
Yeah. I think of sessions.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Already saved, you know? Or
We should have had some drinks here.
Good. You're referring to this?
Fantastic.